All right, well, since this incident, you look at the Cairo airport with this Egypt terror, a lot of people are saying, all right, if I have to put up with long lines at TSA, if they can stop what happened over there, over here, I'm for it. But Congressman John Mica, Republican of the state of Florida, says we're getting it wrong. These long lines and all the inconveniences were starting long before this incident, and he doesn't much like the idea of the agency potentially using this as an excuse for those long lines. Congressman, good to have you.
Good to be with you.
But, you know, they're saying, as you've heard, Congressman, better to wait online than to lose your life. We're going to be extra safe, extra cautious. You say what?
Well, what you see now is theater security, and what's happening with the long lines is because TSA, which the media revealed and reported that TSA's performance in catching things that posed a risk was a 95% failure rate. That's why they came with this crackdown, and that's what they're doing right now is they've gone from a risk base to shaking down everybody, and they're going in the wrong direction.
You know what I don't understand, Congressman, is that TSA, no two airports are alike. No two airport standards are alike. Now, if you go to one airport, the TSA agents are on fire. They're terrific. They're fantastic. Orlando comes to mind, where they've got this down to a system. It's fast. It's efficient. And you talk about large crowds. Other airports, they'll leave their names out of it. Let's just say not so much. So it sounds like their standards are all over the map. And so before you start hiring more people, maybe we should look at making some of the standards universal for all people.
Well, you have to address the threats. I've got a report here that's issued within the last year that says TSA is not vetting even their employees or airport workers. This Egypt Air, we don't know what took it down. Speculation is it's going to be some kind of a terrorist incident. But they're shaking down people who don't pose a risk. That's 99% of the passengers using their resources there. I held a hearing about a week ago, and we had TSA managers come in and tell us that one of the worst operations of TSA is their intelligence and analyst division, and that's the division that looks at who poses a risk. That's a government function. The screening is not a government function. They're not sworn officers, but government needs to connect the dots to keep that person from ever getting to the airport, to keep that person off the plane. They're not even vetting the airport workers. There's 14,000 in this report, no alien registration number for those working at the airports.
Yeah, or within their own midst. Congressman, thank you very, very much.